Hi there, Chase from High Level here, and in this video we're going to talk about attribution. So let's head over to our left-hand column, let's scroll over to reporting and click on the attribution report. Here we're going to get two tabs. We've got a conversion report and a source report. So conversion report is going to tell us things like how much revenue was closed in our pipelines, how many opportunities were closed, how many contacts were created, how many sessions were created within this time frame up here and within these parameters that we're looking at. We're going to get it displayed to us in a variety of formats here, so we can see revenue closed as a bar graph, opportunities closed, contacts created, again across the time frames here. And then down here we get some source reporting, right? So we've got opportunities closed by source, so we can see social media in blue, paid search in orange, paid social in yellow, organic in green. Same thing for contacts created and sessions created across the timeline from source. So let's scroll back up. Let's go to the source report tab. Here we can get our refer information over here. We can see the counts of opportunities, contacts, sessions, and over here we can see it based by campaign, again against this time frame up here in the top right. So let's check out the second way we can get source information. Let's head over to marketing, form builder, and now you'll see there's an analyze tab where we can get data about the form submissions. So here we can see on the Analyze tab that we've got total submissions here. We've got source information across the bottom. If we scroll down, we can see everything broken down by form. So how many submissions we have within the time frame. And then if we click View Submissions, or if we come up here to the Submissions tab, we can actually click through and look at the entry data that was entered into each form. We also get the source information down here, right? So this one came direct, but if there were parameters that came through with the URL, those would be displayed as well. So if I click over here to a form that's got some information here, we can see that this submission came through and it contains some URL parameters, so we can now see what they were. And based on the refer and the parameters, we know that this came through an organic search. So pretty valuable information based on your form submissions. Now let's check out the third way that we can get attribution data by going into a contacts record. So if we click into a contacts record, we can see that we now have this activity tab that's going to show us what this contact has done. So here we can see this contact submitted a two-step form. The contact record was then created. They completed the two-step form, so they made a purchase. They visited a page in a funnel, and then they booked an appointment. So this is going to show us all sorts of activities, including anytime a form or a survey is submitted, anytime a landing page or a funnel page, I should say, is visited, when an appointment's booked, when a trigger link is clicked. All that stuff is going to show here in the activity tab, which is going to be really useful. All right, lastly, I want to point out some useful information that's below this video in this help doc, and that's basically understanding, what contributes to these labels, how these labels are determined. So when it comes to paid search, you can see the rules that we check for in the code, sort of the logic that determines what is displayed as paid search source, what's displayed as a trigger link, that one's pretty straightforward, versus paid social. And each one has some examples of a URL, right? So if this URL came through, High Level saw it, it's going to attribute the source as paid social. Here's social media, organic, and referral. Below that, you can see the list of everything that we consider to be a social media site. And then below that is some additional information about understanding parameter mapping, right? So if you want a campaign, if you want to specify a campaign that comes through in the attribution reports, you would use UTM_campaign or just campaign as the parameter in the URL. So hopefully that's really helpful. We're super excited about this attribution reporting. If you have any other questions, just hit the question mark and open up a live chat. We'll be happy to help.